بالإعلام اللبناني أول مين كسر حاجز الصمت وحكى بهالموضوع كان أميل دوغارت من السويد، وهالشي كان سنة 2002 ببرنامج سيرة وانفتحت. من وقتها تبنيت شخصيا موضوع بيع والإتجار بالأطفال من لبنان، وصارت قصص الأوروبيين العائدين إلى بيروت بحثا عن أهلهم البيولوجيين موضوع رائج بالبرامج الحوارية الثانية، وخاصة أنه أطفال الثمانينات كانوا صاروا بمنتصف العشرينات وكانوا حاملين معهم هواجس الهوية وحابين يبحثوا عن أصل وفصل وأهل ببيروت. بقصة أميل تحديداً بما أنه كانت الأولى من نوعها، عشرات العائلات ادعت وقتها أن عائلة أميل منهم من كان نصاب ومنهم من كان عنده تجارب مماثلة، وخاصة اتضح وقتها أنه في كتير أطفال من المخيمات الفلسطينية وخاصة بعد الاجتياح اختطفوا أو تم إرسالهم إلى أوروبا. وتبين أيضا أنه كانت تحصل أحيانا حالات إنجاب على الطلب من قبل مافيات أو عصابات بيع الأطفال. وبما أنه فحوصات الدي ان اي ما كانت موجودة بلبنان بعد، كنا نبعث العينات إلى فرنسا وننطر. بال2002 انتهت رحلة أميل بأنه اعتبر أنا عائلته بلبنان، وهيك بقينا على تواصل، وصار لنا إذا بدكم من 23 سنة هو بعيط لي خي زافين وأنا بقول له خي أميل. وبما أنه سيرة وكملت، أميل معنا الليلة مباشرة من السويد ليخبرنا عن آخر تطورات هالملف يلي يتصدر اليوم العناوين بالصحافة السويدية تحت عنوان الوجه المظلم للتبني الدولي. القضية أخذت أبعاد واسعة لأنه مسائل التبني بالسويد بتمر عبر مؤسسة حكومية، وأي شبهة للفساد بهيك مؤسسة هو موضوع كبير بأوروبا. Hello, Emil.
Hi, Zafin. How are you?
How are you, brother?
Thank you, brother. I'm very good, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's nice to see you again.
We first met in 2002, and we've done several follow-up interviews since then. To put this interview in context, tell me in your words, how did this start 22 years ago?
And the thing is, when I tried to reach out to Lebanon, it was difficult back then. I mean, it was not easy to interact with hospitals, organizations, governmental bodies, etc. I was really happy when I came in contact with you, Zafin, and Sirwan Fatahit back then. I got the opportunity to spread the message, not only about my own case, but also about the fact that we need to know more. Now in Sweden, coming back over 20 years forward, there has been a governmental probe in Sweden who also presented some result, which it was discovered cases of illegal adoption and child trafficking from every decade between the 1970s to the 2000s. So it started again a debate about this, whether adoption, international adoption, should be put on a halt or if it should be allowed to keep going.
And today this issue is still in the headlines in Sweden.
Yes, it's very much in the headline. It's a lot of discussion about it because a lot of adoptees now coming back to the government and to the adoption organization that was available back then. And this problem that has been found out of the practices of adoption is not only focusing on the governmental adoption agency, which might be the oldest organization in the world dealing with the international adoption since the 1950s. It's also targeting private organization, which touches me even more because I came through a private organization.
So how come this issue was investigated in the first place in Sweden?
Because this is something that, for example, Zafin brought to attention so many years ago, and other adoptees has done a similar journey. And they have tried every way they can, from the beginning maybe driven by the fact to find your own mother, your own father, biological ones. Even though you have a fantastic family, it's not about that. But further on, more driven by the fact that reach dead ends all the time. Children from Lebanon, Colombia, Sri Lanka, India. I mean, we lack a lot of history and we lack a lot of information in our birth document, and made up stories has appeared and come up to the surface.
So now international adoption will or might no longer be accepted in Sweden. Will also this be the case in the EU in general?
I think it's a bit early to say. Right now, we are waiting for more final information from the Swedish government, but it is recommended by the lead investigator to have more assistance to the adoptees to be able to find the roots, to set up new centers for adoptees, to be able to communicate with each other, to share documentation, and to support them much more than before.
And moving forward, where do you think this will go from here?
I think that Sweden probably will prohibit international adoptions unless it will be possible to find an organized way to secure the information, to secure that the children are given away for adoption in the best interest of the child. I mean, so it can really be for certain that there has been a due diligence which is solid and that all the information is transparent for the adoptees in the future. And I think this will be, in many countries in the EU, probably prohibited until we find a way to secure it.
Emil, thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a nice evening.
Is there anything you want to add?
I want to add the fact that many adoptees around the world are questioning their roots now. They're questioning their presence. And let's remember that this is not about only their own cases. It's about to be able to find the truth, to be able to let biological parents know that their children might have been stolen, might have been sold to the Western world. Not even might, they have been. And therefore we have to bear in mind that this is something that we all need to put a light on. We all need to keep discussing to be able to find the truth, not only for ourselves, but for so many families that are touched by this fact.
Thank you very much, Emil.